I know you got a new TV show that's coming out about your life loosely.
Irrelevant.
Okay, I know that you had over 32, 33 of the biggest stars do your video.
Who cares, man?
I know that Leonardo DiCaprio, you went by his house and hung out with him and used his bathroom.
It's cool.
Okay, but none of that matters when you come to Sway in the morning. You must have bars. Welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas. Shade 405, Lil Dicky. It's your turn to rock. Wonder, drop a beat on him. Sway in the morning, Shade 405. Turn that beat up in your headphones. Get the headphones. Okay,
Actually,
turn it up. Turn it up, OQ. All right.
I'm not gonna dance. I need to
Okay, you're not gonna get serious. There we go. Right.
Lil old dick and I'm back in this bitch. I know y'all know when I rap what it is. All facts don't fib. Got a gang full of hits. In touch with the kids like a pedo. I'm a jam like Shaq. I'm a bang when I wish. Up in this bitch like a fetus. Ain't no timelines when you timeless. Hold up, MJ 96. Meaning I'm back on my bullshit. You know I come hard like a full dick. Suburban and white. Stay with the bread like some Cool Whip dough. Look how it spread, Cool Whip flow. I can make them right with an IG live. And my girl got bombs on a by jihad. And between her legs is looking right, hypotenuse. Bring it all down. Hold up, Sway, let me bring it all down. Been out here, citizenship. Look at how I got everybody tuned in right now. They would probably watch this for an hour. Tracy, I brought you flowers. Accident. Gas out the ass like flatulence. I was slept on like mattresses. I got my head right aspirin. I'm cashing in. I'm not about to hold a paper and display it like a thumbtack. No touchback, they about to run his back. And if you ever met me, you root for me, sharp shit. Coming out my dome, I'm a unicorn. Part of my breath. Only Perky said I fuck with his breast. Elevator kissing hoes at the Ritz. Freaky Friday, I get in, I'm like Chris. Wait, Sway, pass me the rock. Get it, post, jab, up fake. Hump, jumping in him, 2 shots at the line. I got him like a mime. Odell Beckham might cut on a dime. Glow in the dark, see me anytime. Used to put the Xbox controller on my dick and let it vibrate. How I jerked off as a child. Came a long way. Now I'm like, hey, girl, you, me, fuck, and this shit work. Hey, her brother looking at me like, hey, fuck her, bro. Sway, her brother looking at me like, hey, fuck her, bro. I'm like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These hooks got me scoring. See me coming from afar. Rapping in France, I never need an advance. I'm switching it up like I'm trans. Although I'm the Trojan man, I'm eating the pussy like cervical cancer. I know where I'm going, but shit, if my GPS died, I sleep in my sedan. I can't do the schmurder dance. I get caught up looking awkward.
Doesn't work for you?
Sometimes I'll catch it for a minute. OJ with it, y'all wonder how I did it. My mom hit me once, she lugged it and sue, but I'll stomp y'all out like Ndamukong Suh. All the shoe brands wanted me to sign. I remember they thought I was Lonely Island. There will not be another like me. I could go viral if I put out a snippet. I'm sick like a coda, you really could get it. I'll always be playing just like I'm embedded. I got a leg up like Ottoman's though. My television show is coming, but that is irrelevant. Right now I'm rapping like Present Skit. How did I get here? I got big, rapping like Diddy, I'm prevalent. Hold up, let me find a melody. All my fans are getting mad at me. They just want to hear me spazzing now, but I just had to put a couple smashes out. How is this shit a pop star? Rap name is a dick joke. How did he make it that far? Good pussy at the crib like a house cat. They're waiting on my buzz like the Outback. In and out with the bag like I make tea. When I do shopping sprees, eyebrows long like AD. Girls get wet like Navy. Full of light.
He's on the screen right now.
Players in the NBA text me. If I want a Diet Coke, someone brings me Diet Coke. All my live shows nuts, like I expose testicles. Hold up, wait, let me ad-lib my shit. Oh yeah, look at my penmanship. I write this. I'm a Carl's Jr. model, for real. Just on the side like soccer moms. I could've sold you stocking bonds. Have it so fast like Ramadan, the Autobahn, the Shaman running down the bomb from Carson's arm. I'm off the farm, I'm on the court, the Jumbotron is on the board. They playing my song, LeBron is nodding. Am I James Worthy? Look at my bars, I'm made up like Bernie. Oh, we having fun. Girls see me and start blushing just because I'm around. I used to always get a boner at my physical sway. If this is cultural appropriation, what can I say? What would you have me do? You know I gotta rap. But the times now are scary. Hold up, wait, take a step back, Dave. Think about the shit. Internet is a permanent place. This is gonna live forever. Breathe, analyze, think about everything. I'm such an idiot. I used to cover R. Kelly songs at my shows without even knowing it was problematic. I feel the pressure, under more scrutiny. What I do, act more Jewishly. Come on, Sway, write my eulogy. Am I looking like I need to get a job? Or
looking like I need a bodyguard?
I play tennis with Leonardo. How y'all train on track like cargo? I go dumb, don't dumb it up. Don't fuck on planes, but I'm coming up.
Oh, no worry, Chris.
My views
Brandon got us.
I was just on Sports Center.
What do you guys want to start with tomorrow? I'm already thinking tomorrow.
My haters look mad like son of a. Now let me go and finish on my album, Jesse Smollett. You know I'm gonna fuck it up.
Oh!
And I'm out.
That's it?
And I'm gone.
All right. What do y'all want tomorrow? Guess what I just ordered? I just ordered a case of Immaculate Collegiate. Because we need some shit. We need some nice, pretty stuff. Not that Mosaic's awesome. It's just so much. But yeah, we're going to get some of that mixed in with some other stuff. So probably do some collegiate breaks. So I had some people asking for it. I bought it. It's expensive, but it comes with some nice hits. And I figure we can mix it in and do some PYTs. I got the points from Chris, by the way. You all are awesome. It was not even for me. It's for a buddy of mine. And I want to help him out. I know you all are awesome. We all take care of each other. It's for those soccer packs. Hayden, what's up? Scott, easy. Don't be wishing that. You know how expensive that stuff's going to be? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know how much it's going to cost. It's going to be, I would guess, coming out at no less than $1,000 a box. So I would say 35 a spot random is what you can anticipate that to start at. Basketball really did set the bar, Justin. He nailed it. And we talked about that on the podcast. If you haven't tried it yet, go to Coffee and Cards. We did not drop an episode today, but we are probably going to do an episode tomorrow, a little weekend preview. Oh, you sent the pic already? Oh. Look at this. This is what we're getting with Immaculate. Like, we need that back. It's such a pretty product. So we'll do that. And then, there's stuff coming. Origins is coming at the end of the month. But we're going to honestly, straight up, we're probably going to do that mostly mixers. Yeah, we did talk about McCaffrey. You listened to it? That's awesome. All right, DeAndre Swift, Michael Thomas, Denzel Mims, and Ruggs. Murray, Locke, Wagner. Oh, we got an auto already. We got a Max Crosby Silver and a TJ Watt out of 49. I really do love this. I just wish it wasn't so much. In it to win it, Patrick Mahomes. And our autograph is going to be a Cam Akers is the player to have if you want a third string running back. Woo! That was probably one of my better ones. Out of 4 helmet decal. That Herbert. Yeah, we'll crack it. Even if we have to do it one box at a time, PYT, and have some fun. Caden, you nailed it. We talked about it saying, uh-oh, it's coming to football. But you know what? I do think it'll relax itself a tad. It has to relax eventually. Especially when October hits. There's like 9 releases in October. And I don't think it's quite 9, but it is a lot in October. And the thing is, if that stuff keeps pumping out, and we're not getting a lot allocated, so it's out there somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. But the thing is, here's the deal. We did 2 4-box PYTs today, much cheaper than any other mixers I can find anywhere. And they're filling, so it's because once the new stuff comes out, it's not like we're picky. We don't want the old stuff, right? Which is, I'm not complaining. I get it. But it's what we have to do if we want that stuff. Lamar Jackson, Chase Claypool, Lamar, DeAndre Swift. So look for me to try to do more mixtures of that. We'll make it fun, though. Sam Darnold Mosaic, Donovan McNabb Red, and a Juju. What is a great mixer product? Origins or Immaculate? Origins is going to be a mixer, and here's why. Origins tends to leave at least a half a dozen teams out with hits. So or autos, I should say. And it doesn't really provide a great parallel background. Like, you'll get some stuff, nice patches, great looking cards, but if your team doesn't have an auto, you're kind of dicked. So we'll mix it. I hope you guys are all right with that. I mean, not every, and I'm a believer in this. Not every product. Caden, you nailed it. You nailed it, Caden. So that's why I think it will have to adjust, Caden. It will eventually have to adjust. Jordan Love and Caden, for you as a 15-year-old to notice that Ayuk, that's good recognition from you, man. Good market sense. Mike Williams, there's a Fitzy. Julius Peppers red, a John Elway, and a Aaron Rodgers mosaic montage. Like, you know, exactly, Scott, I was just going to bring it up, Scott. It's crazy you said it. I was going to say, guys like Scott are going to be okay with us not doing Origins. And you have to understand, like, I've always been the kind of breaker who looks at a product and say, and I'm not just as the Buffalo Bills, but if I wanted a team in this, would I want to pay this much for that team? And I can't. You have to understand if, all right, let's say, for example, the Seahawks all have autos in it. So we priced the Seahawks super low. And a lot of those guys like Scott are only going to hope that they can get a parallel or a patch of their team if they don't have autos. They may have autos. I don't know. We haven't obviously seen the checklist yet. But that means that teams like the Cardinals and the Miami Dolphins and even teams like the Packers and the Chargers they're the teams that eat a lot of that extra cost. Because you can't add them to teams like, I don't know, like the Bills. You know, teams that, you know, they're not going to eat it. It's the bigger teams that are going to eat it, and that's not fair to those guys. So I think of it as a consumer, guys, not a breaker. And I want you to know, like, when I do it, it's just like, how can we make this a fun break without you guys breaking the bank and still having a chance at the new product? So that's what we'll try to do. We'll see. We'll see when the checklist comes out. Matt Ryan, Brian Urlacher, Mike Evans, and there we go. Center stage, Baltimore Ravens, Sean Ruttenberg with the Lamar Jackson. These cards are beautiful. I wouldn't mind having that set. So what's cool about this stuff is you're only going to be able to get this card, this card, and this card, and some others. Oh, Stairmasters, here's another one. These are cards you're only going to be able to get in the hobby. So I think they'll continue to hold good value. Then when you get into the retail, you're only going to be able to get certain cards in the retail. They'll have certain inserts. Corey Kelly, what were you telling me tonight? I think he's in. Yeah, I see him. Corey, what were you asking about? There's a card you said, have you seen any of these? Does team value fluctuate during the season? Wow, 1,000%. Now, I try not to do it too abruptly, but I would say every couple weeks you'll see shifts. I don't do instant shifts, right? Like, I'm not going to say, like when Gardner Minshew went in, the Jaguars didn't go up $30 a team. But yeah, more now than ever. Let me give you a for example here. Niners are slowly dropping, in my opinion. And same thing with Bucks. New England Patriots aren't selling. So those teams naturally have to start to come down to sell them. And then other teams have to fill in that void. Hey, there's a Niners guy. It's not Chase Young.
Family life can be, well, gross.
Touchdown Masters.
With lots of great housekeepers to put your messy place back together again when it's right for you.
All right, hold on. I got to read what Caden says.
In a clean house.
I'm fine with the prices going up, but when a box is selling for $300 and reselling for $800, and my $300 card's now $400, it's really as. I kind of get what you're saying, Caden, but that's true for any market, right? Like, you can't just like say if the box goes up, because what you're not understanding, Caden, is that not everyone's searching for that $300 card. Some people are searching for that in it to win it mosaic Patrick Mahomes, or I don't know what cards you have. There's a Josh Kelly. I think you're going to see the Chargers go up a lot this year. Woo! I think we actually end up seeing Herbert this year. I really do. If Tyrod Taylor looks like he did, and I think because also I think you're going to see this guy have a big presence. Oh, Caden, we talk about that all the time. I don't rip football. I would rip basketball. I would rip basketball because I think you can open up a box of basketball and get your money back. But for football, you have to take the chance and hope you hit in a break. There's no way I would be spending the prices on a football hobby box as a personal. So, Caden, you're spot on in my opinion. I mean, we share the same belief. I don't know if it's true or not, or if we're right, but I absolutely agree with you. And it's not that football's not worth it. Like Mosaic at $25 a spot, Packer spot paid for. You know what I mean? I don't know what these are going for, but at some point, some of the Prisms were going for $15-20 a pop. Steelers spot paid for right there. That card will pay for the Steelers spot. Eagles spot paid for. Chiefs spot paid for. I mean, Raven spot paid for. Ram spot paid for. You know what I mean? You don't get a lot of product that does that. And you can't say that for a ton of product. So I think that's why Mosaic holds a little bit extra value right now. Now, will that continue for like these base rookies? Like, will this Cam Akers hold as much value when retail comes out? That's why I say that things like this will hold value. This will continue to hold value. This will continue to hold value. This will continue to hold value. But if you can get a base rookie card and a blaster, will it hold as much value? Possibly, since blasters are going to be $100 a pop. This year, the only time I'm making my value and calls back with a vet. And Scott, I mean, you're seeing that in basketball, and that's starting to come over to the... And this is kind of what we talk about on Coffee and Cards, guys. If you have not checked it out... Oh, there we go. Cameron Hayward for the Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Austin Linderwell. What up, Austin? And this is the kind of stuff we talk about. And we're going to do... I haven't confirmed with Chris yet. You know, Chris just had surgery not too long ago. He is still recovering. Poor guy got his evaluated today. And then comes home and has to take his dog to the vet because his dog ate a chocolate bar. Like, the guy can't catch a break. So, no podcast today, but we're going to try to do a live show tomorrow and talk about the games. But, again, go to Coffee and Cards. Check us out on Apple Podcast, Spotify, all that good stuff. But part of the reason we want to do a live show is because, or that I want to have these kind of conversations with you guys. We asked this earlier, but I'm going to ask you again. You're drafting for your team, or you're collecting cards, and you're paying the same price. Are you going to grab a stack of Mayfields or a stack of Burrows? They have to remember the card market is super volatile. They hold recency bias very much. So you can say, well, I think Burrow's going to be good down the road in 5-10 years. But, think about that before you answer the question. Jordan Love, Justin Jefferson, John Elway Silver. There's a Russell Wilson Red, Derwin James Blue Chips, and a Daniel Jones Stairmasters. Scott, you really think... all right, Scott, before I ask you this, I'm a Burrow fan. I'm hoping to get some of his cards. I don't have enough of them now because I think they're going up already. But do you really think the Browns are the problem? Did you watch his tape from the first game? He missed so many open receivers. He did look good on Thursday. I don't think, Justin, I don't necessarily think Baker is the problem. I think there are lots of problems there. But I don't think that Baker going to a new team is going to change it. Like where would you... Scott, all right, we'll play this game, Scott. Where would you put Baker where you think he can be successful right now? That would be my question. Like, I'm trying to think of a team Baker could go to right now and be like, all right, Baker's on the blank, and now he can be better. I can't think of that team. Like, it's not like it's maybe the Broncos, but I don't think he's any better than, like, I don't think he has any more promise than Drew Lock at this moment. Oh, there's a Burrow. Did you get Miami, Brandon? Ah, son of a gun, Brandon. I hope we can get you something here. I didn't even know you had them. Asaison Fitzgerald. Cortland Sutton, Mosaic. Dan Marino, Red. Montage, and a David Montgomery overdrive. I mean, the Broncos is about one of the only teams. Waxler, you can't bring that attitude. You can't bring that hatred and judge him as a player, though. That's called Homer hate. You can't have Homer hate and be an analyst. Yeah, what did he say up there? Baker is the problem. You don't like Baker because he did that. It's the same reason people don't like T.O. It's the same reason. It's the same reason that certain teams hate players on other certain teams just because they have a history there. Remember, sports bring out the worst in us. He is not Manziel. He's not Manziel. I hate that comparison. First of all, they're completely different styles of players. He's also not... Baker also did not come from, ultra money and, he didn't live that life before Manziel lived that life. He kind of just, fit right into the celebrity status, and he got the best of him. Plus, he was tiny, man. Baker is not a tiny dude. Scott nailed it. Baker needs to stop doing fucking commercials. Baker has more commercials. This is a fact. Baker has more commercials than he does career wins in year 2. From year 1 to 2. Stop. And I know he has contracts and he has to do it. But, focus on being a quarterback. I said it earlier. Stop getting in scuffles. When you're, let your players do that. Let them protect you. There we go for the Colts. Indianapolis Colts going out to Shane Steele. I don't know about 10 times better than Burrow, Caden. We're only in one game in the week 2. Isn't it awesome? Remember, if you're in this break, you're eligible for squares for Monday Night Football. I believe it's the Raiders. What's Monday Night Football? Raiders and Saints. And then Sunday night is the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. We got to do something special for that for Scotty. Scotty, what do you have? All right, no, everyone chime in on this last pack. What do you guys have for the final score on Sunday Night Football for the Hawks and the Patriots? A.J. Dillon. Gandy Golden. Give me your scores. All right, A.J. Dillon Mosaic. Oh, there we go for the... Oh, wow, look at this pack. Look at this pack. Now, if you bought this pack, you're like, okay, I'm all right with this. For the Chargers, Justin Waxler, you got yourself an Herbert Red. 35-21 Hawks. No, you get 2 strikes in Survivor. Oh, someone picked the wrong game on Thursday? No. Who was it? Get the hell out of here. They lost already? That's a record. The only other way you could... Yeah, that's a record. Oh, Scott, you nailed it. You don't need to be the cool guy, but he's still young. 27-21 Patriots. If the Patriots leave that field with the win, it is going to be chaos on Monday morning. I'm ready to post some 2011. Julio Jones, Blue Chips Mosaic. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna do. I wish we had the time to do another one of these. I'd do another one. We should have Scott make a wager with someone. Is anyone willing to make a wager with Scott for the Patriots Seahawks? I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I don't want that kind of like wager on me and Scott. But if I'll put a little post out there. Anybody willing to make a little like, you have to, a little one of those, you have to do this if the Patriots win. I'm sorry, Brandon. I know, man. Make me feel guilty. And you even did the trades. Can't get good karma. There was a Dan Marino in there. I swear I saw a Dan. Not that that helps you. Nothing for the Dolphins. Nothing at all. Bradley? Who would Bradley be? All right, here we go. We had introductions: Burrow, Julio Jones, Blue Chips, Mosaic, A.J. Dillon, Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Silver, Joe Burrow, Base, David Montgomery, Jordan Love, Base, Elway, Silver, Russell Wilson, Red, Stairmasters, Mosaic, Danny Dimes, Eli Manning. Wow, it looks just like him. I said that earlier, too. Baker Mayfield, Red, Jalen Hurts, Base, Jalen Hurts, NFL debut, Silver, In It to Win It, Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Mosaic, Lamar Jackson, Center Stage, Jordan Love, debut, Fitzy Silver, Crosby Silver, TJ Watt Purple. So some really nice stuff. I mean, all these teams got their money back and more. That's what's crazy about this product. Uh-oh, Scott, don't be an Andrew Holmes. Oh, Scott, be careful. Listen, I'm picking the Seahawks for what it's worth, Scott. I'm not picking them against the spread. I hope, because I like Wilson. I'm a huge Cam fan, though. And then we had a Hayward and an Akers. So we're going to give away 2 $5 hitless credits. The only teams that aren't eligible are the Rams and the Steelers. They are going to be in the random, but if for some reason they win, then we just go to the next team down. Belichick is the answer to your question, Scott. Belichick. Remember, Rams and Steelers, if they hit... Oh, well, we did 3 dice. Rams and Steelers, if they hit, we go to the next team down. Rams and Eagles, so the Rams are eliminated, so it's the Eagles and the Colts. That is going to be Corey Kelly and Shane Steele, each winning $5 hitless credit. There you go, guys. I want to see what Scott said. Sorry, Jen. It's only 8:30 there. That's crazy. I had to do a watch thing where I can tell what time it is in Gen time, what time it is in over in our European time, and what time the sun sets and rises. Mostly because I want to get out and ride the motorcycle. And I'm not allowed to ride it in the dark because I'm a permit. Scott, you're not convincing me. You're preaching to the converted. I think the Hawks should win. There is no reason for the Hawks to lose that game. But it is football, and it's 2020. You sound like you're trying to convince yourself more than me. I just ask you if you, are you at all worried? As a Bills fan, I would be worried. I don't like playing teams like the Patriots. But again, I'm... That's Jamie. I'm with Jamie 100%. I think the Hawks win, but they don't cover the spread. I am taking the Pats and the points on bets. They have to be scared. Why is Barkley sweeping the floor? All right, y'all. I'm out.